back here on the morning show talking clinics and the Middle Park Medical Center umbrella here in Grand County, which a lot of people don't know what a wonderful facility we have for being such a rural area. A lot of services, as we discussed earlier, we provide. So what brings you to town? How did you end up being the CEO of Middle Park Medical Center?
Well, what interests me about working with Middle Park Medical Center was really taking an organization that was in need of help and turning them around. That's what I enjoy doing is taking a hospital that's struggling.
You're like my girlfriend. You're like a project, huh?
Yeah, I like a project.
She says about me.
Yeah. It's a sense of reward in making sure that you've got something that has some staying power to it.
So does the job find you, or does the location find you, and then you find it, the job within a location?
Well, I think it's all different sorts of things that happen that make you end up where you are. So, yeah, before coming here, I was up in Steamboat for 3 years working as the CFO up there.
To Steamboat, you came from a ways away.
Yeah, so I was in Louisiana doing a turnaround down there.
So does Steamboat come find you and say, hey, we found our guy, or were you kind of looking for Colorado or trying to get to the mountains?
Well, I had worked in the mountains previously, and so healthcare is a very small world. So we actually had a resort mountain group of executives that would meet on a regular basis. And I was at Jackson Hole for 10 years as the CFO up there and got to know the folks who worked in Steamboat.
Do you ski?
I do ski.
So I can only assume you're big time, because anyone that skis Jackson Hole is big time.
That was one thing, yeah, Steamboat's not quite as extreme as Jackson.
We like to talk here in Winter Park, and I think a lot of us get pretty humbled when we go to Jackson and see what's going on up there.
Yeah, it's a pretty tough mountain.
So you, Jackson Hole, Louisiana, Steamboat, now you're in Middle Park.
Yep.
Yet to be determined. I think you said you've got a place in Granby.
Yeah, I've got a place in Granby.
Kathy from the Granby Chamber of Commerce on earlier, and what a wonderful location.
Yeah, Granby's a nice little town.
So you're looking to move the family that direction?
Well, my kids are in high school now, and they're skiing, and they ski race doing downhill and alpine disciplines. And so we're trying to negotiate that transition.
Just because I would like our viewing public to hear this, because I would love to have gone to high school this way. What's their schedule? How are they able to race and not be competing with weekend tourists?
Yeah, well, I would agree. I'm jealous of my kids and their schedule in high school. So they go to school. Their full-time skier schedule is what they call it.
This is actually a way to get through, or, part of the high school curriculum. You could choose the skier schedule.
Yeah. So during the spring and the fall, they go full-time.
Okay.
During the winter season, they start school at 7 a.m., which is an hour earlier than their peers, and they end at 11:30, and then they're on the ski hill at noon and ski the rest of the day.
Grab a sub sandwich on the way to the hill, and they're skiing every day.
Every day of the week, yeah.
That's incredible. So is it all coach time? Is there some free time skiing?
No, it's all coach time. It's all training. It was no fun.
So when you hear in the Olympics from Steamboat, Colorado, I mean, these guys, they have an incredible training facility.
Yes, they work hard.
And here in Winter Park, we think we're big time. We get Fridays off, which is fantastic. And so our skiers can ski Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But what a cool opportunity to be able to actually have a skier schedule
yeah, it's pretty neat.
So, along with skiing, we talked about having some of the specialists. You've got the guy who works on MRIs and knees and joints and wrists and hand doctors. There's a next step to that process, and that's recovery and PT. So I think a new addition kind of the last few years has been the PT clinic here.
Yeah, so we've got a physical therapy clinic that we opened in in Winter Park. We do have therapy in Kremling and in Granby as well. Winter Park just went to 5 days a week about a month ago. And so we've got a full practice down here.
Right here in Winter Park. So in the past, a lot of times people would have to drive to Granby, and as we all know with our new bus system and stuff, we have a lot of locals that don't have cars. So that can be, a lot of times they'll neglect their PT and it becomes a problem for their recovery. But how fantastic that we just went to 5 days a week. So it's full-time PT right here in Winter Park.
Yep.
Well, I want to touch on the services one more time, because it is incredible. A lot of people just don't realize, I don't know if we can just kind of go through the cheat sheet.
Sure.
And all the services you offer at Middle Park Medical Center.
Yeah, so from a hospital perspective, the services we offer, we've got lab radiology. In radiology includes MRI and CT and mammography.
So all they can do right in the county. If your knee's messed up, like a lot of ours has been, you can do that all right here in Granby.
And that's all new equipment. It's all state-of-the-art equipment. So all of our equipment is purchased in the last 4 years.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so we got lab services. We got the emergency room, of course.
Yeah.
We've got surgical services. We do colonoscopy screenings as well.
GI doctor coming
Yep.
in. You got the do you say neurosurgeon?
No, no neurosurgeon.
No, not neurosurgeon, but the neurologist. I'm sorry, neurologist.
No
Oh.
neurology.
What am I thinking? Spine doctor?
We got a spine doctor coming up.
Okay, I start blanking. You know, this is me knowing the eye meets the hand.
Yeah, so we got orthopedics coming, and we also have a spine surgeon coming. He comes right now 1 day a month. We've got urology, we've got dermatology.
Oh, urology. I think you said neurology. There it is. Okay, that's what, the urologist. Well, that's a very important one up here too.
It is, yeah.
We beverage from time to time. So fantastic, Robert. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
We definitely hope to have you back again soon. I know one hot topic that's on everyone's mind. We talk about healthcare, and so we would love to hear your perspective, maybe in the future, on that as well. But once again, Robert Flake, CEO of Middle Park Medical Center, mpmc.org, and check out their facility in Granby if you're on this end of the county. It is state of the art, brand new. It is fantastic. And we'll definitely look forward to seeing you again, Robert.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. Up next, we're going to have Dalton from Sombrero Stables talking about YMCA of the Rockies and horseback riding. We'll be back shortly on Channel 18.